Daddy Lucid emoji smiling face with hearts.
Yo, it's good.
W lineup emoji crying loudly.
Bro, this is a fire lineup though. Like it's working. These guys on the court, bro, are absolute trash.
Anthony pulled up on you, emoji crying loudly.
Yeah, I know. I know he put up on me.
It starts exactly on my birthday.
Oh my god.
June 14th.
Sorry, you cut out. I didn't hear you.
It starts exactly on my birthday on June 14th.
Oh, June 14th. That's a great birthday.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, so it runs the 14th through like July 1st or something?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked at or about it at all. My aunt just told me it was 19 days.
Okay.
Wait, so for summer school, is it gonna be on the weekends as well?
Oh, what was that?
Is it just half day?
Um, I think it. I think. I'm not sure. I don't think it'll be that long because like school right now, like normal school ends at 12:25.
Okay. So it's probably going to be about the same, right? Like half day?
Yeah.
Did you hear me?
Yeah. I said yeah.
Alex? Okay. For some reason, it seems like it's cutting out in and out. I can't hear you very well.
Oh.
It like glitches. So like when you're talking, I can hear you fine, but then it kind of drops and I can't. It glitches and I can't hear you.
Oh.
So you said half day, so 8 to like noon or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. How many classes are you gonna be taking?
I think only two, English and math.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
I thought it was gonna be six, so kind of good. And then
You thought you were gonna take 6 classes?
yeah, cause like I thought it
Oh
was gonna be
boy.
like the regular schedule.
Oh, that would have been a lot.
Yeah. And then if
Okay,
I
but two classes you feel like you can handle?
yeah, if I pass those classes, then I could get a dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good incentive.
Yeah.
I didn't know you wanted a dog that bad.
Yeah. Cause like yeah.
Your aunt's ready for that? That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, she said before, like if I just pass all my classes, or me and my sister pass, and we could just get a dog. But
Well, that sounds pretty darn cool.
yeah.
Yeah, and then that would be great because then you have the summer to like play with it and kind of break it in and teach it and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of dog would you get?
I'm not sure, but like not a like a not like a little one. Like we want like a like a big dog.
So like a lab or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. I think that's fun. Why a big dog? What influences you to a big dog versus a small dog?
Well, it's because last time I had a small dog, like it was kind of like
Oh,
hard.
you cut all out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Last time what? All I heard was last time and then just cut right out.
Last time I had a small dog, it was like hard to keep it because like it was so tiny and it goes like everywhere.
What kind of a dog was it?
I don't know. I think it was mixed with a whole bunch of stuff.
So you have had a dog before.
Yeah. I had a like I had like two dogs before or three.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What happened to all of them?
One I had for I think like 7 years. It was when I used to live in Long Beach with my old stepdad. But
Okay.
then it was my old stepdad's dog. So Like when we left there, we couldn't keep him because
Yeah,
it was his
stay with
dog.
him.
Yeah, and then the second dog we had was like the little one. That was my mom's dog, and that's like kind of what caused everything. And then after that, we had like so when I still lived with my mom and everything, um, my mom was just supposed to watch this dog, but then they never ended up picking the dog up from our house.
Oh, really?
It was like a baby girl dog and everything, and yeah, and then we just ended up keeping her. But it was like it was I don't know what the dogs are. It looked like one of those a baby version of like those police dogs.
Okay.
I don't know what kind of dogs those are.
I don't either. I'm not very knowledgeable about dogs, so I can't help you out there. So did that dog die, or is it still with your mom, or what?
So we lived with Marietta with it and everything, and then we ended up moving with another one of my mom's boyfriends, and then we couldn't keep that dog, or because we only had it for like a couple months, but then we ended up moving with him, and we weren't allowed to have dogs, and that dog was like a little too big to have at his house and everything, and, and then yeah, so he ended up just giving it to one of his friends.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you've had a lot of dogs in your life. Hopefully, um, that would be awesome if you got one. You could be with it. That'd be great.
Yeah,
Cool. So that's great. So you're gonna try really hard, I'm sure, right?
yeah.
Okay. That's excellent. How's everything else at home?
Oh, better, kind of.
Okay. Tell me about it. Why is it better? What's making it better?
I don't really, I don't really know. It's just like some days she has like this, she's one person, and then the next day she's like another.
Okay.
It's kind of, yeah,
So it just depends on her emotions.
yeah.
How's she doing without using the marijuana?
Or she still does it. I overheard her thing earlier. Well, her conversation with my sister earlier. She was saying stuff like, "Oh, yeah."
Which was what?
She started saying stuff like, "Oh, yeah, I only do it just a little bit in like during the night, and that's it." I was like, or I stayed quiet, but she was like, "Oh, you still do it?" Stuff like that, and then yeah,
Okay. So she is still working on it,
yeah,
but she's not perfect at it yet.
yeah,
Okay. Do you feel like her mood is still really irregular, up and down?
yeah.
I am finna eat emoji white smile.
Okay. Well, how's your mood?
Um, good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that what other people would say too?
Well, I'm usually just in a good mood when like I'm just like not really being bothered in a way, like or like being or like someone coming at me in like a weird way or like in a mean way. Then I'm in a good mood. Someone doesn't come at me like that, but like yeah.
Okay. Um, so do you remember last week kind of what we talked about or where we kind of ended it all?
Not really, no. Cause
So last week we're talking about what?
oh, cause like after the meeting, I felt like straight to sleep, and then I woke up, and then I started throwing up, stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, I was sick last week.
I wonder why.
Last week, right after our session, you started throwing up?
Or I went to sleep, and then I woke up and started throwing up.
Wow, that session really had an effect on you, huh?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So were you sick only that one day, or were you like sick days after?
Well, I woke up, I started throwing up around like 10, and then it was kind of hard for me to go back to sleep, and then I just like went to sleep, and then I felt better, or a little bit better.
Do you think you ate something? That's weird. Like, do you think you got like food poisoning or something?
I'm not sure.
Wow.
Yes, you are.
That's brutal. I'm sorry. I did not know our session would have that big of an effect on you. No, I'm just joking. So what you're saying is you don't remember because all that kind of blocked it out?
Yeah.
Okay, so last week we talked a little bit about points of view and perspective. And do you remember we talked a little bit about building trust? And we kind of talked about your experience with having trust modeled to you. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
We talked about your mom and how oftentimes she didn't really follow through with the things she told you she would do.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you obviously you forgot about that when I asked you about it, but after we talked about it, or I don't know, maybe if it came up in your mind throughout the week, did you have any more thoughts about that or any more feelings about it?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Did you think, like, when we talked about it, did you think that maybe that could be something that's kind of affected you?
Like how? Like she wouldn't do the thing she said?
Yeah, so maybe you kind of grew up with that pattern and maybe you kind of fallen into those patterns.
Yeah. Something like that.
What do you think? I don't want you to just say yes to say yes. Like, what are your thoughts?
I'm not really sure. I don't really like. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, I was hoping you would come. How did you do this week? How would you say you did this week with that?
Like with the task you gave me?
Well, the task was to follow through with the things you said you were going to do so that you could build trust. And so that's my question. How did you do with that?
Oh, good. Yes.
You're not sounding very confident.
Well, no, it's because like I didn't really tell anybody I was gonna do something, and then
Yeah, but the point is you don't necessarily have to tell someone. Say, do you have chores at home?
yeah.
Okay, so give me a chore.
Taking out the trash.
Okay, taking out the trash. So following through is something that you say you're going to do, even if you don't say, I'm going to take out the trash, it's understood that that's what you're going to do, right? Because that's your chore.
Yeah.
So following through with that would be doing it without being asked, without being reminded, just doing it. That would be following through with something that you say you're going to do, even though you didn't like actually verbalize it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So what are some other responsibilities or chores at home that you're expected to do?
Vacuuming, stuff like that.
Okay.
And like
So following through with vacuuming, doing that without being asked or,